Hello and good day, geometry. We are continuing through our Unit 3 with CO18, and we're going to introduce kind of a big concept today. And that big concept is the idea of transversals. No one warning for you, turn around, please. Okay. A transversal is a segment, ray, or line, and you know my abbreviation for segment, ray, line, SRL. Okay. A segment, ray, or line that intersects two or more other segment, rays, or lines. Okay? A transversal is a segment, ray, or line that intersects two or more other segments, rays, or lines. So I've got the same kind of diagram here for the four different types of angles we're going to talk about. And what line in this figure is the transversal? The top horizontal one, the bottom horizontal one, or the vertical-ish one? Noah, the vertical-ish one, okay? It is the segment ray line that intersects the other two, okay? And when that happens, you create two vertices, right? You create a vertex at the first intersection and a vertex at the second one, okay? And so oftentimes you're going to find there are relationships between the two vertices, particularly where we're headed, which are with parallel lines. We'll get there tomorrow. So the different types of angles that are formed all have names, okay? What does the word corresponding mean? Corresponding. I heard the word same. You're on the right track.
They are like that one and that one are corresponding.
Okay. Arlene? In sync. Love that band. Aiden?
Kind of like tied together.
Tied together, they're connected. When you do proportions and you line up corresponding sides, right? It's the same thing here. Corresponding angles are angles in the same location. Okay? That's kind of the tagline for corresponding angles, same location. So if I identify the upper right angle here, the corresponding angle at my other vertex would be the one in the upper right. Right? Think of those two vertices. The angles in the upper right corners of each of them would be considered corresponding angles, right? I've got another pair. If I took the upper left and the upper left, right, they are corresponding angles as well. They're the same location at their relative vertex. Get the connection here? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay, Alex?
What's an integer?
An integer? I'll answer that later on. Okay. Alternate interior angles. What does the word alternate mean or the word interior mean? Yeah.
Interior is inside.
Okay. Interior means inside, and the word alternate.
Different inside angles.
Different. Okay. Replace. In this case, it means opposite. Right. So alternate interior angles are on opposite sides of the transversal. Opposite sides of the transversal inside the lines. Okay, or in between the lines. So if this is one angle, mark that one there. The one that is the alternate interior is opposite sides of the transversal, inside the lines or in between the lines, it would be this one here. Okay? They're on opposite sides of the transversal, right? One's on the left side, one's on the right side, and they're inside or in between the two lines. That would be alternate interior angles. Lexi, your hand was up?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Damien said you do get it or you don't get it? You do get it. Very good. Joey? You don't get it.
Can you flip them around?
Yes. So the other pair of alternate interior angles would be this angle here and this angle here. Right? Those would also be alternate interior angles. Liesel.
I have a question for the first one.
Yeah.
Couldn't you do the other side too?
Yes. For the corresponding angles, if I did another angle here, the one that corresponds with it would be this one here. And if I even did a fourth one, just for funsies, this angle here and this angle here would be corresponding angles also. You're absolutely right. For alternate interior, it's just those two pairs there. But corresponding does have 4 pairs. Yes. Damien,
I've got the next one.
you got it? Alternate exterior. What do you think it means?
I think it means that like the outside of the two and not the inside. And
Okay.
the other one outside.
Opposite sides of the transversal. And this time they are outside the lines. Opposite sides of the transversal, again, that word alternate, but this time exterior, outside the lines. So if I identify this as an angle at my top vertex, the one that is an alternate exterior to it would be other side of the transversal and outside of the lines. It would be that one. Okay. The other pair would be this angle here, and then alternate exterior, opposite sides, outside the lines, would be that angle there. Okay. Question on that one? Okay. And finally, we have consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. What do you think the word consecutive means here? Joey?
Oh, never mind.
Like constant or continuous?
Okay. Really, it means like next to or in order. But if the word alternate means opposite sides, what do you suppose consecutive means in this context? Same side. So for this one, same side of the transversal. And again, that word interior, inside the lines. Okay? Same side of the transversal, inside the lines. So very similar to alternate interior, only if I start with this angle, like I did with alternate interior, this time I stay on the same side of the transversal, and that would be its partner angle, consecutive interior. Same side of the transversal, inside the lines. So this one would be the other one, and consecutive, same side of the transversal, inside the lines. Okay? Yes?
Could there be consecutive
Exterior, there are. The reason why we're focusing on these 4 is because when we get to parallel lines, these are the main 4 relationships that you need to know. Because when a transversal intersects 2 lines that are parallel, you get a whole bunch of relationships. Whole bunch. Okay? So that's why we're focusing on just these 4. Yay. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, comments, congratulations, or criticisms at this point? All right. So your job down below here says for each diagram, identify the transversal or transversals, if there's more than one, and label 1 pair of corresponding angles, 1 pair of alternate interior angles, 1 pair of alternate exterior angles, and 1 pair of consecutive interior angles. Okay? So for each one, you are labeling 5 things. The transversal, and then 1 each of the 4 angle relationship pairs that we identified above. Are there questions on what your task is? Ellen?
So, like, should we use like different colors?
However it's going to make most sense to you. If you want to, like, if you don't have colors, if you want to label your corresponding angles with each with a 1, your alternate interior angles each with a 2, your alternate exterior with a 3, consecutive interior with a 4, that could work, right? Something that when you look back on it, it's going to make sense to you what those relationships are. Colors are always more fun, but if you don't have any, then I did. You thought that was funny? Well, thank you, Ellen. Oh, I thought you were laughing. Excited. Questions on what you are to do? Very well. I don't think you have an assignment from the book, do you? Is there any line down there? No, there isn't. So that's it. Yeah. Get this done for tomorrow so we can play the number game. Vince, that's how you math.
Don't forget